Hey guys. Okay. So before we start, I'm going to ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe. And I have a co-star, and this is Jorge. Okay, aka my chat. So we are going to do this episode of Pop the Balloon, but it's a dating thing, and there's supposed to be a Christian guy that's on this. Now, I personally have not watched an episode of this thing. I have watched snippets of it before, but this child has watched this Pop the Balloon. Okay? So she kind of like knows in regards to this particular episode, but I don't know nothing. So we're going to do this together. Okay? Okay. So first, I believe that this is the Christian guy. This guy right here. First, let's talk about this. Do you feel that a Christian should be on this show?
Yeah, why not? You don't know who you're gonna run into.
You should find your person in church. Okay. What?
Man, that's not the only place ever.
Girl.
You could be at a coffee shop and run
Girl.
into the
She
person.
was about to say, you could be at a concert. That's what she was about to say. You could be at a concert.
No, but at the concert though, it's Maverick City. That's different.
So she's telling lies, y'all. Okay. I don't know. I feel
Man, it cannot be exclusively only at church. That makes no sense, man.
go to church and find your man. Okay, I agree. It doesn't have to be. I agree. It doesn't have to be in church per se. But this, no way.
I mean,
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I think she does try to pick like upstanding individuals.
Oh, I thought you were about to say ratchet.
Some of them do be ratchet.
Because to me, the girls be looking ratchet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, especially the girls. The men actually do a better job coming on the show and dressing more appropriate for the occasion. But yeah, I think location does matter to
Exactly.
maximize your opportunity or maximize your your chances. But maybe he thought I think he was thinking of himself really.
Okay.
As in like, let me go on this show and just like carry myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like just be
In a respectable manner.
in a respectable manner, like be a up like righteous,
outstanding type of guy and
Yeah.
let him represent for Jesus.
Yeah. I think that's what he was doing.
Okay. We'll give him that. Let's see. Okay, let's listen, y'all.
When they come on out here, if she's your type, the hair looking right, makeup, outfit, whatever it is, if you like what she's saying, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just like, no, this is not the girl for me, I cannot see myself dating her, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready? Okay, let's do this. So let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello.
Would you ever go on this show?
Me personally,
No. If I was single, I would not go on the show. It's almost like they're looking at you like you're meat.
Yeah, and then also it's like
I don't like this whole
when
thing.
you go like it's kind of just like a social experiment to me. And then
Okay.
when you go on the show, it's like everything's happening like
So fast.
Yeah, very rapidly. So it's almost like a different way of speed dating. But because of that, like people are very nitpicky. They become like kind of
Mean.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
No, not like that, but they
Nope.
just become petty.
I'm gonna pop everybody's balloon. Nope.
No, they become petty as in like, oh, I popped the balloon because of the kind of shoes you had on. I'm like,
Ignorant.
okay.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
it did kind of like a waste of time for me, I think.
Let's go.
Oh, welcome. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Driva.
Y'all saw how she came out walking? Hello.
Character,
She was
that's-
probably walking like that all the way from back there. This guy's face, he looks so serious.
He was very serious.
This guy right here, I don't know what to make of him yet. He looked like he like her. Okay, let me see who I think is gonna pop their balloon. I think he's gonna pop his balloon because he has on African attire. Yeah, he's gonna pop his balloon. No, 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 yes, yes. I don't know who else is down there. Let's see. Let's go.
Driva. Okay, how old are you?
I'm above 30.
Did she say above 30?
Above 30, you should be
Oh,
proud of
Yes,
that.
that's
I'm above
funny.
30.
Okay. And what do you do?
So I'm a podcaster of We Like It Hot podcast. I own Beach 7 Hair, and I'm a UGC creator.
Okay, very nice. And now what do you look for in a man?
So what I look for in a man is someone who knows himself and is someone who is consistent and someone who will value me.
Okay. So what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Honestly, just someone who's not gonna who's not gonna put me as a priority.
Okay.
Huh?
Like I just need someone who's gonna put me as a priority.
Got it. Okay.
Like
okay.
you can
Oh,
have a
She
kid
just said the opposite, right?
just as long as I'm a priority.
Got
This-
it.
she-
Okay.
she said what was a deal
And now
breaker?
what are some
Someone
things
that's
you like
not
to do for
going to-
fun?
Okay, so some things I like to do for fun. I love my podcast. I love tubing. I've just gotten into tubing. I love hiking. I love
gonna pop his
working
balloon?
out. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to stay fit. And I love just connecting with people.
Okay, very nice. So, Driva, you got no pop balloons.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
this
I'm now
guy,
going to switch it on
no.
over to you.
Why y'all-
First round, everyone always
So
says, "Oh my God,
quick.
it's so tough, it's hard," because you don't get to ask them a question. I'm gonna have you pop two of the guys' balloons, just kind of based off of what you're seeing, what doesn't really fit into your usual, physical
So
type, whatever it may
rude.
be. So let me hand you on over.
Okay. This guy, he's not gonna pop it. This guy, yeah, I think he might pop it. Did I say he wasn't gonna pop it? This guy, no, he's not gonna pop it. These guys are Kevin Hart height. They're not gonna pop it. Short guys don't pop balloons that easy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me, y'all. Okay, let's go.
That, and then go ahead and pop those two, and then I'll go ahead and ask you, what about them makes them not really your type?
no.
Honestly, you guys are really handsome. I was not expecting this. Like,
Okay.
hold on. Okay, can I just look at everybody? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, then that makes it worse when you pop somebody's balloon.
Okay.
Because now you really looked at the person, and now you're gonna be like, okay, I'm popping his balloon because he's ugly.
Okay.
Oh, this is so horrible.
No, let's see. You look a little bit older.
Okay,
So
and then one more.
rude.
And
Meanwhile, she's 30 plus. This is so rude. Oh gosh. No, I cannot.
45.
I cannot. See, that's why I only see snippets of this thing. And this is so stressful. Oh no, let's go. This girl.
maybe you. I don't know. You look.
He's like, whatever, just pop it.
I'm
Let her
sorry.
pop it. Just let
I'm
her
not
pop
good at-
it.
Okay, so I'll just do it.
I would have
feel like
popped
so
it
if you
myself.
I don't
Start
know.
here. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old.
Okay,
And
Reginald.
Reginald, what do you do?
Reginald looks so sharp.
I work with youth and adults in the community, helping them live better lives
Aw.
and teaching them life skills.
Okay, all right. So you did have
Wonderful.
your balloon unpopped for Driva. Why did you have it unpopped?
Man, the way you came out, just such confidence. It was amazing. Just your personality seems like it's just beautiful. Somebody I could really see myself getting along with. You're welcome.
I like the way he talks. See, she missed out. And no, actually, it's better for you. It's better. She's too much of a firecracker for you. Mm-mm. No. She's not gonna go to church with you. Is she gonna go to church with you? I don't. What do you think? You think she's gonna go to church with him?
No, I think it's good when people pop that person's balloon because I think it makes it better for them. Like it's kind of like a dodge bullet situation.
That's true.
Because even if you do think like, oh, this person maybe this, that, and the third, or they, seem this way, like that kind of was like God ordaining that.
That's right.
So,
Amen to that. That's right. Let's go.
All right, so Driva, why we end up popping his?
The only reason I popped it because I was thinking that you were a little bit older. That was the only reason.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
Dang,
You're only
homie.
33. I'm sorry.
So that means
Go
you're
on to our
probably
other one
older
that
than him,
popped over
huh?
here. All right, if we
Look
can
how
have
she
your
walks.
name and age.
My name's Ernesto, 31 years old.
And Ernesto, what do you
Aw.
do?
I'm a model, actor, and barber.
Okay, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Beautiful, great smile, great personality, very driven, and she seems like she'd be cool to like stay at home and chill with, and also to go out with. So, but yeah.
What?
Now, why do we end up
Stay at
popping
home and
his?
chill with,
Same
go out
reason.
with,
I was
just do
thinking that you
everything
were
with?
like older 30s, but you said you're only 31.
31, 32
Stop
in July.
insulting
My bad.
him.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I don't like
All right,
these guys.
Driva, so I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to kind of help you, narrow it down, see who is more your type, all that good stuff.
Okay. Who has kids?
You gonna
Pop it.
watch the rest?
Is that a deal breaker for you?
No, it's because like you guys have priorities above me. Yeah, just pop your balloon. If you got kids, pop it. Just pop it. Just pop it.
Oh, he's mad.
Okay.
So 2. Okay.
He's mad, y'all.
Let's go over to those
He
guys.
was so disappointed.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Priest. I'm 33.
Okay. Priest, what do you do?
I'm a comedian.
Okay.
I love a comedian.
So we see you popped for the kids. How many kids do you have?
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bougie with my thing. Yeah. He 10.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. And I got a job too. So I can't put my money over, put my money
Just fine.
at, but what you got on? Yeah, you look like Janet Jackson. Look like Janet Jackson.
What?
Now, apart
No,
from
she
him,
doesn't.
having a kid and everything, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. How old did you say you were?
33.
33? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving.
All she does is dance.
Thank
She
you.
was dancing throughout
Okay,
this whole
let's head
thing.
over here. Your name and age.
My name is Brian. I'm 40.
Okay.
41 in September.
Oh.
Can't judge them off of age, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline in Houston. So I just came out here to meet you. But I had to pop because I do have a daughter. She's 19. Layla. Shout out to Layla.
Oh, wow. Black don't crack, y'all. Like, you look good. Go ahead.
Why is she annoying me? Why is she annoying me?
I just thought like it didn't make sense how she kept like literally putting emphasis on age. I didn't think that made sense. Like
This is like
she's
so
over
annoying.
30, and then it's like
She's probably like 38.
yeah, and nobody there clearly is that young. So
Seriously.
it's like why?
I mean, what were you looking for? A baby?
Yeah, I didn't really understand
Ugh. Let's continue.
that.
Thank you.
Go
Thank you.
ahead. Go
Thank-
ahead.
Thank you, love.
I'm going to just say props.
Thank you, love. I got that fountain of youth.
Yes, you do. Okay, so he said he does
This
have the daughter,
guy.
that being your deal breaker. But is he someone that is your type?
Yeah. Your daughter is actually grown. You said she's
grown.
19?
She grown.
Oh, wow. So
Yes.
it almost doesn't even count.
Yeah, like
Oh
it's like
my
they just-
gosh.
they making the rules as they go.
It almost said she doesn't count because she's older.
Yeah,
She's still priority over you regardless. Because at 19, if she's like, hey, dad, I have an emergency, and you're booed up with him, he's going to leave you to go take care of his daughter. So this is very stupid what she's saying. And it actually applies to a lot of things. Parents, let's say, family members, let's say, that'll call you that says, "Oh, I have an emergency" or whatever. Like, this is very stupid. This girl doesn't know what she wants. Why is she here? She's wasting people's time. She's
I think we should just skip through and then see.
I'm very
So
curious.
you're saying the daughter being 19, that was
Yeah, that almost didn't count. You could have probably kept
I
yours.
could have kept mine.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she
old are
doesn't
you?
have kids. That's why she said that.
Above 30.
Above 30?
Mm-hmm.
You're not confident
Why
in
she
it?
I'm
won't
waiting
say
for my
it?
husband to have a kid.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I didn't tell my age, y'all.
they want to know.
That's fine. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I think you got to be confident in your age. It doesn't really matter how old you are.
It's cool.
We all grown up here.
Okay.
You know, we don't want little girls. We want grown women.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely stand on that age. Because the older you look, the older you are, the better you look. If you ask me.
Depending upon the industry that you're in.
Okay.
but you're just
Yeah.
a podcaster.
It's nice to meet you, though.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go on over to our hot balloons over here. If we can have your name and age.
Absolutely. My name is Demetrius, and I'm 36 years old.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
I am a talent acquisition, so staffing or recruiter.
Okay, very nice. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Exactly what he said.
Stand on age.
I hate to say the lack of confidence in expressing the age.
Okay.
We all over 30 over on the stage. We don't mind you being over 30. We don't mind you being 40. We came on the show to make sure that we find somebody that we connect with, and just being honest and just open up front matters to men. So that's really what that was for me specifically. Other than that, you're very gorgeous and driven, and I like that.
Thank you.
And now, is Demetrius someone that's your type?
She's gonna say no.
How old did you say you were?
36.
36. I would actually have to get to know you a little bit more
Uh-huh.
past what you just told me. Yeah.
Understand? I'm the only one with no kids, though. I'm just teasing.
Okay, thank you.
He's more of a comedian than the other
Alrighty,
guy.
So we did get another pop over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Mike. I'm 37.
And Mike, what do you do?
I'm a fitness instructor and a poet as well.
And then why did you end up popping your balloon?
She says, no children. I have a daughter that's 19 and my son is 14. So, they're important to me. So,
Okay.
for sure.
So you didn't pop
But,
it before?
you look good.
Did
look,
you
take care of
forget?
yourself and all that. So, I respect it.
Did he forget that he had kids?
Though sometimes they will try to
He was trying
hear
to
the
finesse
person
it.
out. Yeah. They'll try to hear the person out.
He's not honest.
You know.
This girl's face be bugging me out. Every time I pause
Yeah,
her, she's happy. Wowzers. Okay, let's go.
With you, you want to reserve that for somebody.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Now, if Mike were to approach you, is that someone you would go for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more into personality. I'm more into like a connection, like having a conversation with somebody. Like, do I feel comfortable in your energy? Is what I'm trying to feel. Like, looks is cool, but does somebody
Did he
feel?
just wait for
Does
like
this person make me feel
whatever?
comfortable in their energy? Is what I'm looking
He's
for.
so salty.
Respect it.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is James. Gourmet Pies, Facebook, Instagram, check me out. I am 37 years old.
He makes pies.
And James, what do you do? I know you said gourmet pies.
Yeah, I make the world's best gourmet sweet potato pies. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also a retired vet. So,
Thank you for your service.
oh, appreciate that.
What did she just
And
start
why did you
giving?
end up popping your balloon?
An imaginary gift?
She said anybody with kids, and I have two. One is 12, the other one's 18.
Again,
So
did you guys
I
forget
got kids,
this?
but I love your energy. I love the fact that you're driven and all that as well as a fellow entrepreneur and somebody who's living their dreams. That's somebody that's, that's important.
Where do they find these
I know you
people?
do. I know you do. I see you.
This is my question. Do they go on their social media pages and be like, "Hey, looks like you're single. Would you like to join us?" I feel like that's
I
what
think
it is.
sometimes, yeah. If they have
Yikes.
enough traffic.
Listen, I'm not against love. I'm for love. Everybody should find love. Oh, see, there we go again. See, when I pause her, she's always so happy. God, I love it. Everybody should find love. I'm all for it. But this to me is a little bit degrading. I don't know. I think it's the whole thing of it's a public thing. And then, somebody's popping the balloon because of the most stupidest thing. I feel
But
like,
it happens though, regardless.
what do you mean?
This is a true representation
Well,
of
that's true.
what the dating scene is right now.
Woo!
This is what it is. This is what people do.
Oh, this is so sad, y'all.
Or people will literally just stop talking to you. People will literally just ghost somebody, have no explanation of anything.
Wow.
So this is how people
horrible.
are. They say like, oh, they're coming to find love, but like you said, they look at that person and then they're like, oh, okay.
And that's why I don't think a Christian should be there. Now, let me make it clear. Let me make it clear, because I don't feel like as a Christian you shouldn't look at the outside. That's a lie. Because you should be attracted to the person, and you as a Christian should represent yourself in the highest standard, right? You should look decent. So, like he looks really sharp, this guy right here. So you should look nice, so I'm not against that. But this is so like vain. It's like, I feel like as a Christian, you shouldn't be on it. I don't know.
I think like the initial, everybody's vain to a certain extent. So it's like the initial, that's all you have. The initial basis is going to be vain regardless. Even as a Christian, if I look at somebody and be like, yeah, their hairstyle kind of weird. Like, it's just being human. But
this
it's
is what I
once you-
raised. Their hairstyle's kind of weird.
I'm just saying, like, it could be anything. Like, oh, why this guy wearing shades
Oh,
at
he's
night?
so handsome. He's so tall. Oh, wow, he's dressed so nice. Oh, but his hairstyle kind of weird. Move on.
No, it's not like that. It's just like, oh, that's like intriguing or something. Like, why would you do that? But it could work against you too. Like, but it's just a human thing. Like, humans
No, I do understand.
are
That's
like
true.
that.
I
But
mean, that's true.
now, what would make it vain to me is if you actually go off that premonition and you just write the
Okay.
person off because, oh, they chose today to wear jean shorts instead of,
Gotcha.
press slacks or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or, oh, you got an earring in. Like, I can't do that. But maybe
Right.
they just chose today because that's their accessory or whatever.
Right.
So I think when you go based off of your judgment on somebody, that's what makes it wrong. Instead of
Getting
actually
to know.
have an interaction with that person. Then it's like you can have a true. Now sometimes the Holy Spirit will tell you,
Of course.
because that's just how it is.
For sure.
Be
For
like, yeah,
sure.
don't talk to that person.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like
Okay.
it's not every time. So
All right.
Point
taken. Let us go.
You was coming out of but you was like, you don't think nobody with kids word.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I just
But
want to
y'all
preface
should've
that,
popped
like
it
this
from
whole no
before.
kids thing, y'all. I just got out of a 2-year thing with somebody with kids that like never put me first at all. So I feel like I'm like a little bit, I don't know.
On guard.
Can I say something towards
Yeah.
that? Like, for me, it's God first, and then my wife, and then the kids. So, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
But you guys are all amazing.
I think I think
All
he's
right, let's
lying.
go back this way. Thank you.
Now, to me, if you initially, I don't know how to put this, if you initially you and that person ended up having kids together, then you can say, yeah, to me, it's God, my wife, and kids. But I think it becomes a little bit tricky when you already have a child before the marriage, because that child and you has a special bond. So it's not like you and the wife had a special bond and then you guys created a child. So it's like it's kind of disorientated. Is that the word? I'm trying to use big words, y'all. it's kind of like it's not in line correctly.
Yeah.
So then it
Like
becomes
congruent.
you with the child, and now you've ended up having somebody in your life, and it's like, okay, this is my child, because the argument will always be, but this is my child. Now if you and the person had the child together, then you can be like, well, let's talk about this together, right? Unless there isn't another parent involved. Now if you're raising these children by yourself, it may be a little bit different, because now the person that becomes your significant other will adopt those children as theirs. So then it becomes you guys' child. But when there's somebody else that's involved with it, it becomes very tricky. So I don't think it's you. I don't think it's God, wife, kids from another woman. I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. All right, let's hear.
Hey, we end up getting a pop over here. Why did we end up popping? If we could start with your name and age first.
My name's Eric, and
Eric
I'm
what?
38. So, you're obviously a bright, shining light. You walk in, everyone, you light up the room, right? Your personality is great. But I think that when you're in a situation like this, we've got to start with honesty. And like you said, we're all over 30, right? And I think it's important to start off, hey, this is my age. This is, you know what I mean? So if you're not
But is that being dishonest? Because those other guys that, when she said, if you have kids, just pop your balloon, 2 other guys did not pop their balloon at the time. They were still waiting. So I think now this is becoming very stupid. And how is she not being honest? She said she's over 30. I don't need to tell you exactly my age. For what? Why is this so important? You know that I'm over 30. You know I'm legal. Like, no. Is the more that she talks, the more that he's disliking or what he's hearing. So now it's like, okay, we're gonna pop. I'm going to pop it. That's what I think. I don't know. What do you think, Shorty?
I think like it just worked against her not saying her age, only because it's like, why would you not say it? Yeah, it just made it kind of awkward. It made the interactions kind of awkward. I wouldn't say she was being dishonest though, but
Yeah.
it did make it awkward.
And they're all piggybacking off of the other now.
each other.
The age. Yeah, the age,
Yeah.
the age. What?
But
That's
also, she is coming off like
immature.
insecure about herself. Like it's coming off as an
Really?
insecurity about her age. Yeah, it's coming off like that.
I guess because sometimes people say, "Oh, you're over 30, you're not married yet, you don't have kids."
Yeah.
Because people put that ticking time clock on you as a
Yeah.
woman, not even a man.
Yeah, as a woman.
But
and I
as a
think
woman-
women also want to like I don't know, in some way stay young or
Correct.
come off as like they still
Mm-hmm.
got
it.
it. They're
Yeah.
still sexy, whatever. They're still appealing to the mass.
Right.
So
Right.
I think that's why she was like doing her little shimmy, like, yeah, I'm over 30. or
Right.
whatever,
Right.
But the guys are like, okay. So,
Womp womp. So, do you think she's gonna end up having a date? No. Everybody pop their balloon.
that's it.
Oh.
It's over.
Oh, sorry.
okay saying that, then it just seems like we're starting off on a bad foundation. So that was it for me. But I really enjoy the way you're put together. I love the colorful demeanor, right? And your presence is beautiful. So that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to preface one thing.
Yeah.
I do a lot of brand deals, and I do an age range. So that's why I really didn't want my age on the internet. I do
No,
an
it's
age
understandable,
range.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
If I
with
was
it. It's
dating you, you could definitely know my age. Just letting you know. But the internet, with working with certain brands and stuff, sorry. But
fair enough.
Okay.
So,
All right.
there you go.
All right, Driva. Well, that was all the balloons popped. We weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, y'all. You guys are amazing.
I'll take this mic. Let's give it up for her.
And they're making me feel
All right,
dizzy.
let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Oh, the single lady. Oh, the single lady. Where is
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
Where's the
Okay,
rest
and
of
what
her
do you do?
I
skirt?
am a dental assistant, currently in school to be a hygienist, and then hopefully going on to become a dentist after that.
Okay, all right. And now what do you look for in a man?
I need someone who's driven,
Yeah, I
someone
think
who's
it is a
caring, patient,
it?
someone who's funny, because I'm funny. So if you can match my funny, I'd like that.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Honestly, just the top one is just a liar. If you can't tell me the truth, then there's really no getting past that.
Okay, all right. And now what are some things you like to do for
You saw
fun?
his face.
I like to rollerblade. I like to kayak, hiking, because, I live in Arizona, but
Right.
not this time of year, just so you know. Hang by the pool. I like to go out and try new places to eat, things like that.
Okay, all right, cool. So there are no pop balloons yet, so we're actually gonna switch it on over to you. I'm gonna go ahead and hand you this little toothpick. And off of the first round, I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons. Just, off of appearance, what's not your usual type,
Oh,
what,
goodness.
you wouldn't really go for. So I'll have you pop those 2, and then once you pop them, I'll go ahead and
She has.
ask you why we ended up popping.
Okay. Everybody looks good, by the way. I see I was popping tags, too. Okay.
Okay, and then one more.
Aww.
Okay, you can stay there. We'll start with him first. All right, if we can have your name and age.
I'm James with James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay. And James, you had your balloon unpopped for Jasmine. Why so?
I just wanted to check her out. Like, I'm not one of them people that do surface level dating, so I wanted to hear what you had going on. When I heard kayaking, I was ready to pop because I don't do all that, but but I believe in letting her have her own
Hobbies.
Word.
All right, and then why did we end up popping James' balloon?
You're very handsome. Just the attraction level is not there. You're a little bit on the shorter side.
No, it makes sense. How does that make sense? It makes sense. Think about it. Somebody can be like handsome, but he's not your type. That doesn't make sense to you? Really? Like you don't see that you can be like, oh yeah, this person is handsome, but it's just not my type. Like handsome doesn't mean that you would date the person. Handsome just means that the person's good looking. Yeah, so that's what she's saying in a sense, like, okay, he's not her type, but he's handsome.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe look more so like, okay, his face looks nice, but she doesn't like, the way he
Like
is put together or whatever. So, oh, he's handsome, but just not my type. Right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking that's what it is. This guy, I'm feeling bad for this guy now. Oh Lord. Okay, every time they pop in his balloon, why? He's hurt. Do you see his face? He's hurt. This is very brutal.
That's really, really about it. I like that you make pies, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Thank you. We ship nationwide, jamesgourmet.com.
James Gourmet, okay.
That's nice.
And then let's go to the other one you ended up popping. If we can have your name and
Poor
age.
guy.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old.
And Reginald, you had your balloon unpopped. Why?
I wanted to give you a chance, just to get to know you. You are attractive, of course. I did have some questions in mind that I wanted to ask you. Didn't really get to that part, but it's okay.
Okay.
All right, and now Jasmine, why did you end up popping his balloon?
Well, you're very well spoken, but I did end up popping your balloon. It's just the hair. I like it a little bit more tamed, I guess. I like hair, just I need it a little bit more tamed.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Like you see who's saying it, huh? The type of person saying it.
That is so wrong on so many
Because what is
levels.
actually
Wrong with his hair? Nothing. Oh, this is brutal.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that man's hair. He got a nice lineup.
But she did make a point saying the hair is if your hair is weird, y'all remember that? His hair is weird.
And that's what I'm saying. This is a point in case. That's what makes it wrong.
Oh, this is horrible. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, Christian guy. What's his name, Reginald?
Yeah, Reginald. That's a nice
Oh,
name.
I'm rooting for you, Reggie.
All right, thank you. And let's go back over here. So we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask the guys a question just to help us narrow it down for you.
Okay. If I had to ask your friends and family 3 words that would describe you, like what would those 3 words be?
Okay. If we can have your name and
What
age
is he
and the
saying
3
under his
words
breath?
that your friends and family would use to describe you.
Yeah.
My name is Eric Ita. I am 38 years old.
There goes your
And the
name.
3 words I would say sarcastic, artsy, and why are you laughing? And funny.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Name, age, and the 3 words.
Priest, 33, funny ass N-word.
Okay, a phrase. I like that. Okay.
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age and the 3 words your family will use to describe you.
My name is Brian. I'm 40. I would say confident, funny, and spiritual.
Okay.
He's like,
All right, name and
really?
age.
I
and
didn't
answer
know
your
that.
question.
Absolutely. My name is Demetrius. I'm 36. I would say the 3 words would be determined, charismatic, and giving.
Okay, I like those 3 words. But
Same thing over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name's Ernesto, 31 years old,
Ernesto.
and I would say loyal. I would say hardworking and honest.
Okay.
Good 3
Right,
words.
your name and age and the 3 words your family and friends will use to describe you.
My name is Mike. I'm 37. They probably say I'm thoughtful, creative, and funny. I like to sell jokes. So
Okay.
most definitely.
I like that. All good answers.
Yeah, you got a whole panel of funny guys, I guess.
Right.
Tell it
Well,
to
it's up
them.
for him.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
Even though
ahead and
he's
have
saying
you
stuff
pop
under his
3
breath
balloons.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, based off of what you've seen, what you've heard, all that good stuff.
Okay. 3. 3.
Well,
That's a
close
lot
your
of
eyes and start
balloons.
poking. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Come on, child.
Okay, I'm gonna pop your balloon.
Because he's 40.
Okay, 2 more.
He's short.
That was so wrong. I said 40.
This is
she
hard.
said short.
I know. That's what everyone says.
You ready for your balloon? He said, here it is. Oh, this is so hard. Okay.
All right, and then one more.
I ain't even looking at you. I'm all, okay, let's see. Okay.
Okay, we'll start over here. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, that was really hard. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, if I had to say why I popped your balloon,
He's so
just
salty.
the attraction level's not there, I guess. Okay. You're very handsome though, very well put together. I like the polo, and you're matching it really nice with your shoes too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And we do still have our 2 other guys. So one's right here. Why do we end up popping his?
Just the height. I hate to say that, but just the height.
Okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I knew it was coming. I was going to get her because I heard she said that to him. But I wanted to hear you out because I like tall women. So the height for me is really not a problem.
Okay.
The taller, the better.
Okay.
So,
I'm only
like that.
5'5", but
okay. So you got heels on. So you pushing me out because you got heels on.
How tall are you?
Which is
5'7".
true.
Oh, he's taller than you, girl.
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought. No, I was kidding. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then we did have one more right over here. Why did we end up popping his?
He's so
Very
annoyed.
handsome. You got a lot of jewelry on, and I'm just not really too big on the jewelry. I see. Do you have a gold tooth too in there? Yeah.
Permanent.
So just that. Just that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's go
look,
back
oh,
On
he looked
over
at her up
here,
and down.
so we do have 3 balloons left unpopped. gonna go ahead and have you ask the guys another question.
Does anybody have any kids? It's not a deal breaker. I just want to know. I was like, so put
So
two
go.
pick down.
Okay.
How many kids?
Okay, let's go down over there.
She gonna pop it.
All right, and I think she asked you how many kids you have.
I have 2 children.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many baby mamas?
2.
2.
Oh!
Okay. What's your relationship like with them?
We co-parent well. I mean, my kids are older, 19, 14, so
Okay.
we've been through the ups and downs, but we at a point where everybody.
Yeah. You said how old are you again? I'm so sorry.
I'm 37.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She gonna pop it.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
She remind me of
All right.
Mariah Carey.
So, guys, do we have a question to ask? Yeah? Okay, let's start over here.
How do you feel about kids? Do you want to have kids?
I have a 12-year-old daughter.
12-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Pop your balloon.
if that's a deal breaker for y'all, let me know. But I do.
Do you want to have more?
I'm open to that. Yeah. Right now I say, but I'm single, so. But yeah, I'm open. If I get married and me and my husband want to have a baby or 2 is all you're getting out of me though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So and they coming back to back.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Ready? Okay. We do got a question down here.
So the same question for you. What's your relationship with your children's father?
We co-parent really, really well. Honestly, I consider him family. So yeah, there's no like bickering, no drama. He's in a relationship. He's happy. I'm happy. It's all about our daughter and what's best for her. So there's really it's cut and dry with that. Haven't been with him for 11 years.
Good. Any questions here?
All right, so let's say that we end up connecting.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? What kind of dates do you like?
Ooh, see, the thing about that is I would like you to lead that. I hate when a man asks me, like, what do you want to do? Like, if you want to ask me out, I would hope
She
that
gonna
you
pop
would
your
have
balloon?
a plan on what we were about to do. Because I'm honestly down for anything.
Cool.
All right, girl. We okay. He's like, wait, before you pop.
What's the relationship like with the father of your daughter's child?
Oh, you couldn't hear?
Oh, I didn't hear. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Okay.
We co-parent very well. He's like family, honestly. We don't have any like back and forth. We've been broken up for 11 years, but we do get along very well, very well.
Cool.
But there's no like side conversations or nothing. It's just like, hey, Shay needs this, blah blah blah, blah, and that's really it.
Okay. And if you did want to have more kids, what would be like the timeline? How old did you say you were?
Oh, I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what would be the timeline?
Well, I should be entering school full time in October.
Yeah.
That's 2 years. So after that, then I can start popping them out. But then I do want to become a dentist. But I can be pregnant in school. It's fine.
I can be.
That's fine. As long as you're okay with me going back to school, like, or continuing on with my education.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I right now provide for myself. I'm not looking for anybody to provide for me. I just want an additive. I'm not like searching for you to like give me an allowance or anything like that. I make my own money.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Okay, girl. It's elimination time. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop one of these guys' balloons.
Okay. One of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pop your balloon.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
Just the attraction level between the three of them. Like, it's just, so I had to pop somebody's balloon.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
But you're very handsome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody's always so
So we do have our two
handsome.
guys left. Her final question.
doesn't
I'm
want
gonna
them
have
to
you
beat
ask
her
over to
up.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, your question. Yeah, your
okay,
question to
Arlette.
them.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. My final question. Are you guys okay with me having a 12-year-old? Like, is that okay?
I mean,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
are we gonna
that's
say? No.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, I think that's a preference, really. I mean, it just depends because we can kind of relate on the parental level. I'm not looking to be like a priority above your kid, so I can understand, you being a parent as well. We can have conversations that only parents can have.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Okay.
Okay. Time to make a decision.
What
I'm gonna
balloon
have
she
you
gonna
pop
pop?
one of these guys' balloon.
She's gonna pop his balloon.
That's what I think too.
She's gonna pop his balloon. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I have one question.
Oh, okay.
You seemed a little okay.
Yo.
Perfect. I was gonna ask you the question because you seemed a little bit unsure about my baby, so that works out great.
Okay, Eric, why do you end up popping?
I don't like the timeline. I want someone who wants to have kids.
Like right
And
away.
Not necessarily right away, but 2 years. You know, she's going to school. You know.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I respect that
Of
answer,
course.
honestly.
But she's been looking at me, been looking at her. I think so. We had some connection there.
Yes.
So it's unfortunate.
Oh Lord.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let me have
She's
you
like,
come on up.
okay.
Oh my God. Okay, let's
He
go.
popped
Let's
it?
go.
He popped his balloon.
All right, why did we end up popping?
I just thought about it like, you know, when he asks you what you like to do, it's easy to lead to plan a date as a man. That's like, but as far as you just sharing your input, what you like, you share with that. He asks you like, you know, what you like to do. I want to know what you like, you know, so that I could have ideas to make the plan. But you know,
I answered that in the beginning, though, what I like to do for fun. So when he asked me that, I was like, I literally gave you like 5 things that I like to do. So I wanted you to
Which
take
is
it, and I
true.
did say that's what I was looking for. But I respect your answer.
okay.
Okay. Oh man, well that's
So
all
why
the
didn't he really
balloons
pop it?
popped.
'Cause that
Unfortunately,
couldn't
we
have
weren't
been it
able to
for
find you a
real.
match
No
today. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's
thank
go ahead and
you.
give it up for
Ah.
her.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
The smallest clap.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our
Ah.
next single lady.
Oh, what happened? He stripped.
He said maybe it's the blazer, maybe it's the coat. Let me tone it down a little bit.
Oh no, I'm afraid he's not gonna get anybody. Oh no.
Goodness.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He was like, this blazer's making him look too old. Well, he should have like probably combed his hair back some more. Oh goodness. This is a cruel world, y'all. This world is so cruel. Oh goodness. This stresses me out. Let's
I
go.
mean, that man that just popped it, like he overthought.
He sure did because she
Hello,
did
welcome in.
answer
I'll have
correctly.
you hold that. What's your
Ah.
name?
Mayowa.
Mayowa, how old are you?
I am 32.
32. Okay.
What the?
And what do you do?
What
I
the?
am a business owner of 7 years. I'm a lash
What the?
instructor.
Oh,
yeah.
come on,
Okay,
guys.
all right. And now, what are some things you look
Stop.
for in a man?
Definitely a great.
He was shaking his head like, heck no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's so rude. Oh, this is. Oh, no. I
Work
cannot.
ethic, consistent, a lover of art, whether it's like music, creativity,
Aw.
painting, anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and someone that's
This
just
is
emotionally
sad.
available.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
The only thing would be like a pessimist and cat owners.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's
Yeah.
go
What
ahead
the-
and.
So you hear all this popping of balloons. It's like, I don't know. I think I would just walk off. No,
Oh my
like,
God. Like my God.
nope.
I
would.
think I would just have to finish just like
What?
yeah, I would just have to finish because it's having like poise.
I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What? You would continue? Oh, she's brave. Nope. Once I hear one pop, okay, no, wait. I'm like, okay, we're fine, we're good. Pop. Oh, pop. I'm gone. I'll be.
Just do a smooth 360.
Nope. I'm just.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, they will go. They should do that. One of these women should do that. They will go viral. Forget about it. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
nobody's walked off. Like,
I would
seriously,
walk
nobody
off.
walked off.
What? I just come out in the new, like back to back. This is like kindergarten on like the mean kindergarten kid. Like this is like on the 10th level, you know, because those are the precious times. And kindergarten, first grade, and stuff like that. and you deal with this traumatic effect. This is what this is to me, like the 10th power of that. My God. And then you're like, why? Why am I so scared of like butterflies? Then you come to find out when you was young, you had a bully that used to take butterflies and stick it in your face or something crazy like that. It's like, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Go on over to these guys and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Let's start right here. All right, if
just-
we can
oh,
have
Lord,
your
no.
name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Eric, and I am 38. And the reason I popped it is I don't like heavy eyelashes, and there's something going on with. I feel like the left one is just so heavy. It's hard for you to keep your eyes open or something.
Oh, okay.
There's something. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, there's something going on. So,
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was the first thing that caught my eye.
What?
So I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely. That's your thing.
It's just a preference, you know.
For sure,
so-
absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And now is Eric someone that's your type?
I would say yes, because you're Nigerian, I'm assuming. Yeah.
So you speak Yoruba.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go over to our next guy here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Yeah, Priest, 33. Hey, you look like a black Barbie doll.
Thank you.
I ain't got enough money to afford you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Boy,
you.
Yeah, I go broke. And have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Boy, I need 4-5 jobs to make you happy. Boy, you got some pretty toes too. Yeah, no.
And now I know y'all
Save
not
my-
gonna zoom in on the sides.
Boy, like a black Barbie.
Oh,
And
she
now
does
is
have nice
Priest
toes,
someone that's your
actually.
type?
I would say yes, I love your style.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Yes,
absolutely.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, if we can
Okay,
have
so
your
he
name and
actually
age
likes
and why you ended
her.
up popping your balloon.
I thought he didn't like
No,
her.
because the thing is, some men will look at women and say they're high maintenance.
Yeah.
Because it's like a backhanded compliment because she's so well put together.
Yeah. He was like, nope.
Yeah. It's like I gotta help.
I thought he was
upkeep
insulting
or
her. You see?
maintain.
So maybe I shouldn't have turned around because I would have left. And she's actually getting compliments. They're not
Yeah.
like insulting her.
Yeah.
But I would have left anyway, child. Nah.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old. I popped my balloon.
He popped his balloon because he was afraid that she was going to pop his first. You want to bet? He's tired of these women just popping their balloons on him. Look at his face. I popped my balloon. Look at his face, y'all. Because you ain't going to pop yours first. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Because I can see through your shirt.
Through the bottom of it? Yeah,
I
not the
can-
nipples though.
Yeah, I can see through it. For me, that's just a little too much. I don't wear this cross just for any reason.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, it's just, I'm not feeling it.
I respect it.
Appreciate you.
All right, and now same thing as Reginald. Someone, if he were to approach you, is he your type?
I don't go off types just off of looks, so
What is she talking about?
But she just said.
She just said yes to the other two guys.
But now
What-
she's saying.
What was it based off of?
Exactly.
Did they have a conversation?
The power of Christ compelled her. So be like, yeah, you're being very stupid and vain right now.
The power of Christ compels you.
Like,
The power of Christ compels you.
actually, you know what?
Wowzers.
So he gets
People.
a whole different response.
He's like, I don't wear this cross for nothing. If you come too close, you might get burnt. Like, what? Wow. Keep your eyes up here, sir.
You see, he's doing it.
Keep your eyes right up here, man of God.
I would say no.
Okay.
You want to be specific?
Yeah, why?
He just has on all black, and I just felt like maybe it just.
Why he took off the blazer?
Exactly. Everything working against.
He shouldn't have took off that blazer.
The purple would have complemented the see-through top.
Oh, goodness. Reginald, what is happening, sir? It's okay. It's okay, Reggie. You got this.
Just feels like you didn't put any effort into your outfit.
Oh.
But the man has dress shoes.
Hey, I respect that.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right. Thank you. Let's go on to our
What?
next guy here. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Absolutely. My name is Demetrius, and I'm 36. And the only reason why I popped is just I didn't feel a physical connection initially, and so that's all. That's the only reason.
Oh, initially.
Okay. And what about him? If he were to approach you, would you go for that?
No, just the height thing.
Got it.
But that, height doesn't matter to me, but if we're
What-
just judging off looks, then no.
Okay. Got it.
No problem.
Thank you.
What the-
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up
because
popping your
he's
balloon.
short. So
My
he
name's
just
Ernesto.
popped it.
I'm
Mhm.
31 years old, and you're very beautiful.
Thank
know,
you.
Black Barbie, physically, definitely 10 out of 10. But just the first impression, because you have to go off of first impressions. You seem very business-minded right now, and I'm looking at the age where I need a woman that maybe has one thing going on with business, and then has more time to kind of develop a family. I'm just going off of first impressions.
Yeah.
But you're very beautiful, and
Thank you.
it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah,
So,
you as well.
Yeah.
All right. And how are you feeling, Demetrius? Is he your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
His hair.
What?
That's all.
Okay.
And he's a barber, y'all.
Thank you.
And why they zooming in on
And
the
then
man's
actually, we
hair?
got one
They're
back
so
here before we
wrong.
go down there. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Brian.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
40. I don't think love have to do with
She
someone's
said,
height
wow.
I don't think so
or
either.
with a woman's weight. Okay.
With a woman's weight,
tall-
you said?
I don't think height has to do with a man's height. Love has to do with the man's height or with a woman's weight.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree.
I think love is at first sight. I really do believe that. I was kind of loving you right now, but when you said
This guy. Wasn't he loving the other girl that he was supposed to? He came from Houston to meet this particular other girl.
Yeah, you just missed the
Miss-
suavecito.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mr. Lover. Yeah.
that was like a deal breaker for me, because I'm the shortest one on the panel, but I can hold my own weight.
No,
I
your
stand on
homeboy
that.
at the
Oh,
at the
absolutely.
end
You
is
should
was
not
a
have
winner.
popped your balloon.
You was a winner.
Mm-hmm.
But you almost won.
I was forced to say what it was. I would have said it in real life.
Right.
I date short men and tall men.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
That's no problem.
She said you shouldn't have pops. The height is not really a deal breaker for her.
But I heard it though. It shouldn't have been said, So for a shorter
Shouldn't have
man,
been said.
you
I'm
know,
sorry that
that's
that hurt
kinda
your
like,
feelings.
it didn't hurt my feelings. It's just that you might not choose me. I want a woman that chooses me as well as I choose her.
Okay.
So I was choosing you.
Jesus.
But when you said something, it just disqualified myself. So
Okay.
I respect that though. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go on over here.
Avert your eyes, Jesus.
Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Mike. I'm 37. I don't know. Me and my man got a similar haircut. I know it's an individual thing, but over a haircut, it seems like I don't know.
Y'all haircut is not the same. You're kind of like faded on the side, I see.
Okay, yeah.
And
I didn't know. I keep it clean cut. I don't know if you had a preference as far as like, just it needed to look a certain way, but it seemed pretty similar. So.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't nothing personal. I mean, you look good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And now is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
We
She
have
said
one
that
more over
quick, too.
here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies.
This guy.
And why did I pop? You know what? Contrary to their beliefs, I do love that you're business-minded, professional. I'm a fellow entrepreneur, so it would be lovely to have somebody that understands business and
That's true.
goes with that.
So what's the problem?
The other one that I want to contradict a little bit is the height. You know what I mean? Like for me, I've dated taller women, and there's a stigma around that. You know what I mean? Like either you gotta like love them because they're taller, or there's like a fetish with a taller, shorter person. I don't know. It was just a problem with dating taller women in the past. So that's the only thing for me. I mean, very beautiful, but for me, there just seemed to be a stigma around dating taller women.
Can I clarify that I didn't say that he was short because like that was the reason why he wasn't my type. That was just the first thing that stood out. But I
This guy right here.
date shorter men, so I don't know
He's like,
why
that's what she said to me.
everyone feels like,
thing.
yeah, that's
Ah.
crazy. I did not say I don't like short men.
Even like if you go out to the club or something and you wearing heels, you know what I mean? If you wanted to go to a club.
I mean,
it's
as long
kinda
as you're
harder
confident
to-
enough to approach me, then that's just that.
I'm saying like when we dancing, you
Oh,
won't
you're saying
stomach-
height is a
yeah,
problem for you.
Word, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, if you wore flats or something, we might be able to. You would just have to get low. You know what I mean? Like in order for.
What?
So that's all it is. For me.
Okay, cool.
Very beautiful woman.
Thank you, I appreciate
Very
it.
business minded. Everything else, 10 out of 10.
I think
you.
everyone heard what they wanted to hear.
At this point.
Well, you too.
Okay, so that is unfortunately all of the balloons popped.
Yeah.
We do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll
Thank
take the
you.
mic. Thank you.
But that is what she said. though.
She did.
Okay, let's go
Because of
ahead and
that
bring out
male
our next
height.
single
Oh, the blazer came back
lady.
on, y'all. Oh, goodness.
He said he was wearing all black.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Sade.
Sade. And how old are you?
Sade, my co-host. Sade. That's how people be pronouncing it, though.
It is how people
Sade.
pronounce it.
S-H-A-R. Sade.
Correct.
She always has problems with her name.
Correct.
First name, middle name,
Literally.
all the names. Sade. Anyway, Sade's there.
I'm 33.
33. Okay, and what do you do?
I work in sales for an
Oh, her name
electronic
is really
company,
Sade.
and I'm
It's
also a training
S-H.
Oh, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Anything adventurous, so like skydiving. I really would like to go on a hot air balloon before the
She
year
doesn't like her
ends,
life.
Traveling, trying new foods, cooking, anything that's fun.
Okay.
She's
And
cute.
what are some things you look for in a
Anything
man?
that's fun. She's cute.
Honest. You must be honest, intentional with your time. Those are the main two things that can tell a lot about a person.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
and
really cute.
not too many kids.
Okay. What's too many for you?
Oh.
No more than
He's
two.
writing himself off
He just,
every single
this
time.
guy's not going to find any love. What is happening?
Every single time somebody says the slightest thing, like he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go."
Oh, goodness. Let's go.
No more than 2. Okay.
And no more than 2 baby mothers.
Okay.
So he literally was
He
still
was,
qualified.
he
He just
what?
wrote himself off.
See, that would have been me. That would have made that U-turn. That's just what he just did. His haircut and his boy's haircut is not even the same for real
It's not.
at all.
Yeah, it's not.
And he just wrote himself off. Meanwhile, she would have dated him.
Like really.
And then she just said no more than 2 baby mamas and no more than 2 kids. That's what he has.
And he was right at the threshold.
Ah. Yikes.
All right. And now, is that considered a deal breaker for you? Do you have any other deal breakers as well?
That's a top
main one.
contender.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. So we did get a popped balloon down there. Let's go on over there, see what's going on.
This girl.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Mike. I'm 37. It wasn't just the kids, but it's just more so just the energy. I can kind of feel that we'd probably just be cool, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what energy is like? What are you getting?
Like just somebody like, I got 3 sisters, so like I just get that vibe, like we just be cool, like, you know, not really like romantically.
Okay. All right. And now is Mike someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What makes him your
See,
type?
you wrote yourself off.
I don't really have a type in particular. Just him saying he has kids is a no for me.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you. And we did get one right here. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
My name is Demetrius, and I'm 36. And I agree. Just the energy. I'm a connection feel type of person. and I'm
He
just
looks
not
like he's
feeling
ready to
that.
pop.
Simple as
Look,
that.
look, look, look.
Okay, understandable.
But I do love the hair. You're absolutely gorgeous. It's natural. I love that for sure.
Thank you.
All right, and now if he were someone that was to approach you, is that something you would go for?
Yes, it's unfortunate that you popped your balloon.
Okay.
Oh, looks like she really
All
likes
right,
him.
let's head on back this way. So we do still have quite a few unpopped balloons.
Okay.
So I'm
Hold
gonna
on. Mr. Preacher Man, this girl has a whole outfit that's see-through. You're not gonna pop your balloon? I'm very confused. Can we not see through this? Okay.
switch it on over to you, and I'm gonna have you pop two guys' balloons just based off of
Because
you
it's
know
just
what
the
you're
ankle.
seeing. You know, maybe it's the alpha hair, whatever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it
Okay.
on over to you. So I'll have you hold that, and then you'll pop the two,
Man,
and
you
then
can
once you
see
pop them,
the
I'll go ahead
leg.
and ask you what it was about them that you popped.
Okay.
Okay, and then one more.
Because of their
Sorry.
height. That's the only common denominator.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
James with James Gourmet
Well,
Pies,
pie.
37.
Okay, and James, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why?
Again, I'm here to hear everybody out. I don't want to do surface level dating. See what you got to offer, what you got to say.
Okay, so if you saw her out, is she someone that you would approach?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
I love the hair, so the hair would be the initial, conversation starter. And then after that, I would hear what you have to say, and if it matched up, then what you doing later?
Okay. And now, why did we end up popping James' balloon?
It was simply the height. That
Yep.
was it.
Okay. Got it.
So
All right,
sad.
Thank you. And let's go to our other balloon that you ended up popping. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Brian. I'm 40.
Okay.
So once your balloon gets popped, you can't ask for another balloon. Like, let's say, like my man that keeps writing himself off. He can't say, "Hey, can I just get a balloon, another balloon?"
Yeah.
You can.
Mhm.
Oh.
There's been instances when people take their balloon back.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I do declare.
And Brian, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I love that she has standards when she asked who has kids and how many baby mamas and things like that. I love a woman with standards, and that's what I saw.
Okay, got it. And now, I know you told him about the
Got
height.
it.
I'm guessing, is that the same thing happening here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You don't like short men?
Not particularly.
Okay.
That's just my preference.
No problem. You definitely have a preference. That's okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
let's head on back this way.
I think he feels sorry that he popped his balloon. I think so.
Okay, so we do have 4 guys left. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question, just to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more your match.
How do you manage stress and conflict?
That's a good
How do you manage
question.
stress and conflict. Okay. Start with our first guy here. We can have your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name is Eric. I am 38 years old. I do have a generally stressful job, but I'm easygoing by default. So I try not to, things don't stress me out that much.
What
But
does he
I'm a
do?
dog trainer, and I'm dealing with
Oh.
stressful situations. I do have a level head by default, so I think that I don't often feel very stressed out to begin with.
Okay.
I love music. So every morning I wake up, I play music. I start my day with some Andy Grammer, some Burna Boy, and I'm always, you know what I mean? It puts me in a good mood, and then I'm just good for the rest of the day.
How about conflict?
I do like to have like some time between arguments, like 12 hours or so, just to think through it. I don't want to say things. I try not to. I don't remember the last time I've called anyone out of their name. You know what I mean? So I like to give some space in between. Some people like to solve the problems immediately. I like to think through it. If I'm wrong, I will come and tell you that I'm sorry and keep it simple that way.
12 hours?
I think he has good answers. in regards to her questions. What do you think? I think
think
it
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
agree with what she about to say because that's a long time. If you're having conflict like that, it
No.
depends on what the conflict is, but like
Mm.
still, like a lot can transpire within 12 hours. That's half a day.
Why did he pick that number? 12 hours. Like instead of him
Yeah,
just
it's
saying
an
like a few
insane number.
hours.
Yeah, it's an
That
insane
is a
number, like a
lot.
couple hours maybe.
Right.
But
At
it's
least
like
let me think it
it
through.
happened in the morning,
Right.
and then now it's the evening.
Right.
You know what I mean? And yeah. I was agreeing with everything else he was saying though. Like how he
Ay.
tries to regulate himself emotionally, but that's long.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you ever had like something has transpired
Mm.
and then you think about it and it's later you're like, hold on. This person actually really did insult me in a sense. And it's like hours pass later and it's now that you're realizing that maybe you should have handled it a little bit different or something like that. Like I don't know. I kind of like agree with him in a sense. Now, I don't know about the 12 hours thing, but I do kind of agree with him to not like talk immediately or lash out immediately because your initial reaction sometimes can be so
It
harsh or
it doesn't
whatever.
happen with me only because um like he said, there's some people that do try to immediately solve an issue. And I think it's a double-edged sword for me because
Hmm.
that is how I operate. Because it's like I don't want it to linger. It's like if we're having a conflict, we should be able to,
Resolve it.
navigate through it and resolve it. There shouldn't be a reason that the problem is bigger than us. And then when it does reach that point, then I will remove myself. So that's why I say it's a double-edged sword.
Hmm.
Because it's okay to take some time sometimes, but I don't know why he picked that number. That's just a crazy.
It is. Let's hear what she got to say.
Worse?
It's a half a day. I have stuff to do, you have stuff to do. We shouldn't be sitting there going back and forth in text messages, you know? So if it feels like it's going to be stressful, take a break and then come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone that
All right, if we
disagrees.
can have your name and age and then the
But,
answer
like,
to her question.
Priest, I'm 33. As far as stress, I don't got stress in my life. But if I do have stress, that's when I go to the Bible and read it, because keeping God first, I'm thankful to be alive and breathing. There's people out here going through things worse than me. As far as conflict, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. I'm do a comedy show and then I'm a comedian by default, so I'm gonna just stage.
After he finished saying,
Yeah.
he's reading the
That's how I
Bible.
handle conflict.
After he finished saying he's reading the Bible. Oh my
Reginald's
goodness.
face. Like,
This one too. He was like, oh, okay. Look at this girl. Even her. And she always stays smiling. Goodness.
Conflict, so that's why I don't have any conflict with anybody I talk to.
That's not even
So-
Turn that
realistic
shit
though.
into art because comedy is my full-time job.
So does that mean that you're maybe avoiding things if
Right.
you always make a joke out of it?
Gotta avoid it, man. I ain't got time to be going
What?
back and forth. And that interfere with my job, and then it interfere with my performance and money.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old. Answer to your question: take everything to God. Cast your burdens and your cares on Him because He cares for you. I found that every area of my life, it don't matter what it is, I can always go to God. He's a counselor. He's your best friend. He's my first love. I heard somebody say before that their mom was their first love, but He's my first love because my parents always taught me about Jesus Christ. And so that's how I handle my stress. And how I handle conflict, I love to communicate because I feel like it's extremely important. I care about that person. I want to know what's on their mind because I am not a mind reader. I want to know what's in their heart. And I can put my own past experiences in that, or I could actually ask you and you can tell me. Also, if we are arguing and I
Finally. He has a lot to say because so many
He been
people
waiting.
done skip this man. He keeps on passing me by. That's what's happening with him. So finally, he's like, whew, somebody didn't pop my balloon. I got on my blazer. They can't insult my outfit. So now, let's go.
I realize that the conversation is not really going that well. We could take a minute. It's not going to be 12 hours. I'm going to try to get back as quick.
The shade. The Christian shade.
Do you walk in the light or do you throw shade, Reggie? Don't throw it shade.
He's throwing shade. The Christian shade. He's throwing that. Who was it? Jonah. That was that God had shaded him up. He's throwing that shade, that Jonah shade. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness.
Quickly as possible because I don't want the demons setting in. I'm going to go. I'm going to pray. And that prayer
I'ma
don't
go.
have to be that
I'ma
long.
pray.
God, give
I'ma
me the
go.
grace to be able to do this. But I want to get it resolved so we can get back to loving each other and enjoying our lives.
What is your
Wow.
communication style?
What do you mean?
What is your communication style?
What do you mean though?
Conversational. That's my interpretation of your question. Conversational. I'm not here to argue, fuss, and fight. Can I raise my voice? Yes. Do I like to raise my voice and do I try my best not to? Absolutely. We're not each other's enemies. I look at it as more of if we have an issue, I don't mean to sound too spiritual, but I feel like that's the devil trying to come in and mess up what we got going on. And so I'm going to put my foot on his neck, not my woman's neck. So more so conversational and work it out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We
She's
got
so
one more over
funny.
here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
All right, my name's Ernesto. I'm 31 years old. And to answer your question about stress,
Don't pop it,
I have
Ernesto.
a gym routine that I have. Every morning I go to the gym. I walk my dog, talking to my partner. And, through what I do, like modeling and also through barbering, it relieves my stress because you're focused on one thing. So, and as far as conflict goes between relationships, you just gotta talk to each other face to face, not over the phone, not text. Go in and talk it out, even if it gets a little dicey, not too crazy, a little dicey, talk it out, and then move on and go from there. So,
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we had 4 great responses. I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop 2 of these guys' balloons based off of what you've heard.
The first one and the last one. No, actually no. The second one and the last one. Yeah,
Okay, and then one more.
the last one. Oh, the first one. Yeah.
All
Well,
right, let's start with him.
yeah,
Why'd
yeah.
you end up popping Eric's balloon?
Just the response. I just wasn't really feeling the response about the
12
stress and the
hours.
conflict. That's it.
Okay, what about it though? The response don't you like specifically?
Yeah, 12 hours. You really need 12 hours to cool off and not talk to your partner.
It's not about cooling off.
It is
If I,
though.
Right.
If you need 12 hours, it is about cooling
No,
off and having to really
it's not.
think about what you're going to say to me.
right.
You have to think too hard. I can understand maybe like an hour or two, or just how to just control your emotions while we're in the moment,
Right.
because we get into a heated argument and you're supposed to be like the one for me, like hopefully my husband. You're not about to call off for 12 hours. You're about to talk about it right now.
Yeah, I don't like that, so
Okay,
that's fine.
thank you.
All right, you ended up popping his. Why did we pop his
Let's
balloon?
talk about it right now.
The comedy aspect. And then you say you're gonna go on stage and make a joke out of it.
Hey, turn it into art. Make that money take you shopping.
What the?
Okay,
We'll
thank
talk
you.
about the conflicts while we shopping.
So you're materialistic.
Nah. Just talk about the conflicts while we shopping. You look like Jordan Sparks though.
What?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
So we do still have 2
And then he
balloons
doesn't
left
look at you when he
unpopped.
finishes his
Fellas, do we have a question for
sentences.
her?
I have a question.
Once
Okay,
you
let's
write
start
him
here.
off, he knows.
I noticed you did not pop my balloon when I talked about God, so I wanted to ask you, what's your relationship like with Jesus Christ, if you don't mind sharing?
Yes, so my relationship with God is very, very important. I'm just still working to have a better relationship with him. As an adult, I'm hoping
He
to,
regrets
to get
popping his balloon.
rebaptized at the end of the year and find a church home on my own as an adult. Having God and Jesus Christ in the center of your marriage is very, very important. So I would say that I have a great relationship with God, and it's all about having a personal relationship and not just hooting and hollering in the pulpit every Sunday. It's Sunday through Sunday, your personal relationship with God. So that's why I did not pop your balloon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have a question down here. Okay.
Okay, so I know that you write children's books. I think that's very cool. What got you started in writing children's books?
It was
That
a
is nice.
personal experience. So the title of my children's book is Why Do You Talk So Proper? So I'm sure you can
Relate?
relate or can figure out what it's about.
Mhm.
So it was all about personal experience. And then when I was doing my research, there wasn't a book that existed about that specific topic, catering towards Black children from the experience of a Black person. So that's why I wrote my children's book.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the
girl.
most smile that she ever
Time
did.
to pop one of their balloon.
Her whole outfit is see-through though.
May I ask another question?
Okay, let's do that.
How do holidays look like in the future with your family?
Love that question.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays in the future, my family definitely gonna talk to my lady and see, hey, for this year, do we want to go to your parents? Do we want to go to my parents? Do we want to do our own thing? That's just a conversation because it's about us and whatever makes us happy. I've had so many years already with my parents, and man's supposed to find his wife, he's supposed to do his thing, leave his father and mother, cleave to his wife. I'm all about that life, so get me gone.
What's your favorite holiday?
Wow.
Christmas, because
I would say my favorite holiday is Christmas because I love to see other people receive gifts. The last Christmas, me and my brothers, we decided to not give each other anything, but put all that back into our parents and then
Oh,
to our
that's
nieces
nice.
and nephews because they're little ones and the
Okay.
memories for them.
How many siblings do you have?
I have a lot. I have 5 brothers.
Okay.
I have 2 sisters, so it's 8 of us.
Where do
and I
you-
got some
where are you
nieces and
from?
nephews. I'm from Texas.
What part of Texas?
I'm from the Austin area, but I live in San Antonio.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
All right. What was your question again?
How do you envision spending your holidays with your future family?
Well, I have a very big family right now.
Okay.
Right now?
I'm mixed race, Mexican, Black. So we have a lot of
Oh.
get-togethers, and
That's
I
why
love
his
to take
name
my
is
my future wife, my
Mustafa?
girl, to those get-togethers.
I'm sorry.
And maybe go there with them one holiday, and then
Ernesto,
we'll do
sorry.
like I don't know, a getaway, me and my lady, for another holiday, and just mix it up. Whatever. However you feel comfortable, if you want to go with them or we can just hang out with each other, but definitely together for sure.
So bad.
What's your favorite holiday?
Honestly,
Christmas.
Thanksgiving,
Oh, okay.
because you don't really have to buy presents per se, and
Ah!
everybody gets together. The kids are there, everybody's there, so I say Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And
I
then
love
football too, so,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
You said that you're half Mexican?
Well, yeah, my mom is Cuban, Mexican, and Black, and my dad is Black. So
So do you know multiple languages?
I speak Spanish and a little bit of French, but Spanish, yes.
Say something in Spanish.
Estás muy bonita.
No, he sounds real
Me caes
Spanish.
muy
too.
bien. Y si quieres te quiero llevar para una cita
Oh, wow.
cuando se te antoja.
You speak Spanish?
No.
No.
I was just interested. I would love to pick up a second language. So that's why I was asking. I was trying to see how fluent you really were, or if
Wow, you don't even know
you
what I was
knew
saying.
that second language at all.
Yeah, no, yeah, Spanish, and then I'm working on my French a little bit.
Oui,
'cause-
oui.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry. Where do you live? Where are you from?
Well, I grew up out here in the Valley, but I was born in Illinois. But I moved out here when I was a kid, so I think I was like 11. So I'm from the Valley. I'm a Valley boy. So
Okay.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, you got a tough decision. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all got the questions
Sure.
today.
I would love to hear your answer to how you handle stress and conflict.
How I handle stress. Up until recently, I wouldn't realize I was stressed. I would have so many things on my plate between work, entrepreneurship, family, and then it wouldn't be until the last minute, like, oh my gosh, my body is trying to tell me that I am stressed. So I want to say over the past year, I have learned to manage my stress a little bit more by having open communication, taking walks, and just trying to figure out what is stressing me out. Like, what do I need to take off of my plate in order to not be so stressed? How I handle conflict, I would say what I also have learned recently is ask questions right away when it comes to conflict, whether it's with your loved ones, your family, or even your friends before it gets too bad. 'Cause I have bottled up I have bottled up things in the past, but I have recently learned that that is not healthy and that's not serving either relationship, no matter what the relationship may be. So now I'm just a little bit more forthcoming with questions and just, asking whatever it may be that's bothering me or what I need to know the answer to.
I love it.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna have you now pop one of their balloons.
Oh, wow. He made it to the end, y'all.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
Yes, it is. This is a great lineup. Okay.
OMG.
Okay, why did we end up popping his?
Nothing like really in particular. I just had to make a decision. I really loved your answers and I really like that you're fluent in Spanish.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, gracias.
De nada. De nada.
All right. Okay, let me have you come on up here. Come on up.
Wow.
Made it.
He made
All
it,
right,
y'all.
y'all. So I have one final question. If there's no other questions between the two of you. Okay.
How do you define success?
Why do you take a breath?
I define success as doing what God wants you to do. Because my role models are in the Bible, and a lot of them didn't have money. A lot of them forsook their families just to preach the gospel and follow the calling that God had on their life. My version of success is being in God's perfect will. So that's my version of success. It's not about how much money we have, although I make money and I provide, but just being the man that God created me to be. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that, I heard you say you were working on your relationship with God, so is to continue working on it.
So should he run? What do you think? Because she's claiming that she's working on her relationship with God. Should he go with someone who is not really rooted in their faith? Or should he go with someone that's the opposite of that? I don't know.
Always like you're continuously working on your relationship with God though. And then I don't think the level that she's at, I don't think she's like too far off. I do think he just has like a stronger hold on his faith. Like it seems like he's just more anchored because it's like every single thing you ask him. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit overkill. Cause like
Why do you say that? You didn't call this comedian guy that's
no,
joke.
he was overkill.
Okay, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't really. I don't know the man, so I apologize, but I didn't really care for his demeanor. He just was
We
missing the mark
apologize,
for me.
priest. And his name is
And his
Priest.
name Priest. I don't know what he preaching, but he's a jester. But I just think like I get it that it's like, oh, he loved God so much, but it's like you can just give, like it's okay, like you can.
That's how the devil be coming and think Everything
No,
Jesus.
not like that. Like it's just like
Jesus. Head to toe.
no,
Jesus.
no. It's
I
acknowledging
love
the
God.
fact that
You don't love God? What's wrong with you?
it's acknowledging the fact that you're human.
Love him, I love him.
Anything you ask
Love
man,
him, I
he
love him,
gonna
I
say
love him, I
God.
love him.
What's your favorite ice cream? Oh, God told me. Like it's just it's a little.
That is
overkill.
not what is happening here.
Literally every single answer the man gave is like I think he think God gonna strike him if he don't like say God. But I'm just saying that because
this
I don't
is-
I
I know
don't
what you're
think they're
saying.
that far gone from each other because she said
Mhm.
that it's not only on Sunday. It's throughout
trying to-
the week that she, you know,
I hope
is
it works
curating
out.
a relationship with it. I just don't, you know.
I hope it works out. So we're gonna stop it there. Let's see. Does he say anything of importance? I doubt it, but let's see.
Not that salvation with fear and trembling all the days of your life. We're not going to be perfect, but we can get as close to God as possible before we finally see him on that last day.
Okay.
All right. So, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
And she's gonna pop his balloon. That would be so funny.
It's going to be an absolutely. Yeah.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. All right. I'll go ahead and take this mic, and you guys can go on off.
Look how he's walking.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, let's go.
A pie guy, and that's the that's the end of it. So my prayer for them, I really do hope that it works out. Although for me personally, I don't know how you young folks do it. I would not. I would not. No way.
It was a different climate. People are not people's perception of love now is very skewed and
Yikes.
it's very tainted. Like it's so far gone. It's like, and it's I'm sorry, especially this is I don't know if it's gonna be controversial to say, but like literally, especially women. Like when I watch this show because it's a social experiment to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good depiction of how people interact, how people engage with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing like how people, yeah, like just really communicate, you know. And my deduction personally, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. But my honest deduction is like, I mean, there has been guys on there that I'm like, okay, like, you a bit much, point in case, but for the most part, the guys that pretty much put together well, articulate themselves well. They try to be polite, try to be gentleman-like, even if the girls like, oh, I don't like this about you, and da 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 da, whatever. How minuscule it is.
Mhm.
Where versus like the women, it's more like they're very like choosy, like they're very nitpicky to me, like, and I think it's just difference in mentality. Like women tend to just think like the options are going to be given to me regardless. Like I'm always going to have an option. Somebody's always going to want to choose me. Based sometimes it is based solely on like our beauty. So I think like men are more rooted in reality because they're like, okay, like how you were saying, like why didn't they pop their balloon earlier then? I think it's because like, okay, although this person said this, let me still hear what they gotta say, and then make like, you know, a reasonable judgment off of that, whatever. Even though that one guy, he just kept writing himself up, but yeah, like it's a good social experiment and it's a good depiction of what the current dating climate is right now, or the pool right now. It's kind of, it's not good. It's not looking good. Like
I would rather stay single.
Yeah, like I think like your generation was actually more intentional in,
You know what I think the
what
problem
y'all,
is?
you know.
The problem is you guys have too much access to too many people. I think that's the problem. So
Yeah.
now I can see someone who lives out in
Right.
Europe or something, and then we can be like, oh, let's link up somehow or whatever, which
Right.
before it was really the people that was around your neighborhood, the people you grew up with, the people you went to work with. So you really did develop a real relationship in a
Right.
sense, you know. But now, and that's why this ghosting thing is happening, because it's like, okay, it ain't working with you. I don't even have to talk to you.
Right.
Like my pick of the litter now, it's not a radius of this small circle. It's the whole
The
world
world, right.
now. It's too many. We have too much access to too many people. So
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
So my prayer is it works out for them. And that it looks like it could possibly be a good match, because it looks like he would be head of household, which is how it's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the one that's leading. Once that goes out the window, that the man is no longer leading the head of and is no longer becoming like the head of household, there's something wrong. Always pay attention to that. There's something wrong. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Would I watch another episode? I don't know. But I can't even finish this episode. We done. I just wanted to see what the Christian boy was gonna be like, what's gonna happen. But hey, third time's a charm. That was his third one, right? That was the third chick. And it looked like he got a pretty decent girl. Not to say the other ones wasn't decent, but it's just that, you know, it seemed like more of a demeanor,
Yeah.
you know, of
Like his speed.
yeah. So it's good. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. And thank you to my co-host / co-star / co. Shorty. Bye.